Hōjutsu, or the way of the gun, is exemplified by schools like Morishige Ryu and holds a significant place in both Japan's martial heritage and the broader context of firearms history. By preserving rare techniques and promoting responsible firearms use, Hōjutsu not only connects individuals to the past, but also equips them with valuable skills and a profound respect for the role of firearms in Japan's history. As with any martial art, safety is paramount, and in particular firearm safety with Hōjutsu is very important. Hōjutsu emphasises the proper handling, loading and shooting techniques of these weapons, and this knowledge is crucial to prevent accidents and ensure responsible firearms use. Before taking part in any of our training sessions, we inspect the guns and ammunition that we're going to be using, and we go over the techniques that we'll be practicing for that day to ensure that no one is on the range when they shouldn't be and that everyone is doing what they should be doing. And as Hōjutsu is a traditional martial art, requiring discipline and precision, practitioners also need to develop a unique set of skills that integrate firearms into martial arts training, which is something else that we cover in discussion and also within practice without the weapons. In particular, one of the first concepts a practitioner will study is weapon familiarity. Similar to other martial arts, Hōjutsu training enhances a practitioner's familiarity with various weapon types. They also have to become familiar with the specific types of equipment used to fire the weapons. In doing so, Hōjutsu allows practitioners to connect with Japan's rich history of firearms use, dating back to the introduction of firearms by the Portuguese in 1543. It helps preserve and pass down techniques that were once essential for samurai warfare. It also helps practitioners gain an insight into the cultural and historical context of Japan, especially during the feudal era when firearms played a significant role. The Matsumoto Castle Gun Corps conducts its training away from the city where the sound of gunfire may be disruptive to the people who live there. Even so, our gun corps involves a community of like-minded individuals who share a passion for firearms and history, and this fosters a sense of camaraderie and belonging. The skills and techniques that we practice on the range are often taken to castles around Japan, including Matsumoto Castle and Takashima Castle in Nagano, as well as other areas such as Tanegashima Island in the far south of Japan, or the Oda Nobunaga Festival, which is held in Gifu Prefecture. Many of the techniques that we practice are unique to our school of gunnery. Instead of focusing on one kind of matchlock or hinawaju, the Matsumoto Castle Gun Corps specialises in using various different types of matchlock gun. We even have access to some double-crewed zamazutsu guns, which require two people to use, one person to shoot and one person to load. Historically, these guns were used to be fired from defensive positions such as within castles, within trenches, or even within ships. In fact, the founder of Morishige Ryu Hōjutsu, Tsubeyoshi Morishige, was dedicated to naval gunnery and naval science in the early part of his military career. And because this school of shooting was developed in the late 1700s, some of the techniques and styles that the gunners use are familiar to some that you might see on the battlefields of Europe and America. Uniquely, however, for the Japanese context, the martial art was not just devised to be applied to the battlefield, it was also devised to be applied to ceremonies. As you can see in this video, during our training, we wear a specific training wear which is not too dissimilar to what you might see with other martial arts. But when we take part in parades, festivals and ceremonies, we often wear special garments such as armour and aristocrats wear. This in and of itself is also part of the school of shooting. As you would expect with other martial arts, Hōjutsu as well has standards of dress and conduct. Once we have finished rehearsing for a ceremony and doing team training, the team then goes on to do individual practice. Some of the newer members require assistance and the senior members will help them. In other cases, the more experienced gunners will go on to practice their own techniques. The reason for this is that we like our members to become adaptable. The skills learned in Hōjutsu, such as focus, discipline and precision, can be applied to various aspects of life and foster adaptability and problem-solving skills. By identifying areas that we need to develop within ourselves or that we have seen on another practitioner, we are helping to develop discipline and concentration, as well as helping individuals cultivate mental and physical strength. In conclusion, the practice of Hōjutsu, exemplified by schools like Morishige Ryu, transcends its historical roots to encompass a wide array of benefits and significance. The discipline, rooted in handling of traditional firearms, holds a profound place in Japanese martial heritage and beyond. At its core, Hōjutsu serves as a custodian of rare and specialized firearms techniques, preserving a vital aspect of Japan's historical legacy. Through historical reenactments and dedicated practice, it breathes life into the past, offering a tangible connection to the esteemed samurai heritage and the broader context of Japanese history. Beyond its historical preservation role, Hōjutsu imparts values such as discipline, precision, and safety. It cultivates a profound respect for Japanese culture and traditions, fostering cultural exchange amongst practitioners from diverse backgrounds. Hōjutsu's emphasis on precision and teamwork also builds not only self-confidence, but also mental and physical resilience. By engaging with Hōjutsu, practitioners contribute to the preservation of Japan's rich cultural heritage, ensuring that traditions and knowledge associated with Japanese gunnery are passed down to future generations. The sense of community among Hōjutsu enthusiasts, along with their potential to become educators and historians, enables them to play an active role in society. As a living link to the past, Hōjutsu not only honours Japan's heritage, but also equips its practitioners with valuable life skills and a profound appreciation for the enduring legacy of firearms traditions in Japan and beyond.